What's up, everybody? This is Living Local 409. I hope that y'all are doing good. I hope you had a good day. I'm doing something different. Yes, I am in my studio. I am not in my truck. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video because I'm starting this series. It's the journey so far, and I'm going to be talking about the places that I've been, the places that I truly have recommend. I'm going to always give a top 3 with some honorable mentions. Today, you've seen the video titled, We're Starting with Burgers. Yes, we're starting with life-changing burgers. These things have changed my mind about what burgers are. Let me start by asking, what makes an amazing burger? What do you think makes an amazing burger? Tell me, where can you get? What do you call the greatest place to get a burger? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think that most places make mediocre to okay burgers. There's hardly any places that make top tier burgers. I've been to almost every place almost every place that makes burgers. Of course, your fast food places, I've been to every one of them, even the ones that are not even in Southeast Texas. Of course, I've been to your Saltgrass, I've been to your Texas Roadhouse. I haven't been to Longhorn. Now that I think about it, I haven't been to Longhorn. So Longhorn, I gotta see what you about. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I've been to your commercial chains. I've been to the Chili's. I've been to those places. I've had their burgers. Like I said, it's mediocre or good. You know, nothing against them. Because the problem I think that I have about burgers is most burgers that get the approval are all because of the side pieces. And what do I mean by that? The bacon, the cheese, the pickles, tomatoes, the sauces that they add. A lot of burger places get away with mediocre burgers because they sauce their stuff. They put that mayonnaise, they put their sauce on it, and it hides the flavor of the burger. This is the reason why if you watch all of my tasting videos, I try a piece of the burger by itself to see how it tastes, because I want to have the full package. Because when you have something that is so great and then you come back to those other ones, you're like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So to me, what makes the best burger? Seasoning. Seasoning. You have to season your burger. I cannot stress how seasoning changes the whole game. And I've talked to people who are great cooks, some chefs. I don't know too many, but I've talked to them, and all of them who do this understand the seasoning needs to be added after you have cooked your burger for the almost finish. Why? Because you can actually cook off the seasoning, or the way that your burger forms. It's something they told me about it, but I want to eat more than to cook. But anyway, they told me about it, but I just noticed going to other places, they don't do this. And you can taste the difference. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to talk about 3 places that I say have the best burger I've ever had. Now, I will say I got 2 honorable mentions. And I'm gonna explain why they're honorable mentions and why they haven't been in the top 3. But the first one, honorable mention, is Willie Burger. Of course, Willie Burger is an amazing spot. My favorite was the Booty Burger. People and their names. The Booty Burger because of Boudin. It was just amazing. Never had Boudin on top of a burger. Blew my mind. Amazing tasting. You could taste the seasoning. It was just awesome. Of course, they're honorable mention because they're closed. You can go check out my video. I actually had the pleasure of doing a video before they closed. So sad that they closed. Hated their parking lot. I hated Crown Pieces parking lot, Tia Juanita's parking lot. They have such a horrible spot. I really think they would have had more business if they were in a spot that can hold people. I truly believe that to this day. But anyway, Willie Burger, amazing burger. Their fries were the little string fries. I even love those. That's a whole different story, whole nother video. But that is my honorable mention number 1, is Willie Burger. Now, my honorable mention 2, it might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna put them here. My honorable mention too is Redbirds. Yes, Redbirds. That burger was so good. It was top tier. That burger was top tier. Now I'm gonna tell you something though. That reminds me. There is something about smoking a burger that is different than just pan frying it. Pan cooking it. The way that smoke enters, it does something to the beef, and it just has a heavenly taste. If you have not had a smoked burger, and it's so easy to make, like you can do it at your house and it tastes real amazing. My cooks, my queuers know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, you can be a novice and put some burgers on the grill and they just taste way better than if you did it on a pan. It's just something about that smoke that enters the meat. So Redbirds is an honorable mention. And I know you're probably like, wait a minute, why is it honorable mention? You can check out my video. If you have, you already know why. It's because I waited an hour and 45 minutes to get that burger. I refuse to do that. I seen recently that they added another day, but why don't you just do it every day? Like, I don't understand it. It is so ridiculous, and I refuse to make it a top 3 because of that. I mean, I was so angry. Talk about sweating. It was an hour and 45 and they didn't even serve fries. like you literally served a burger. And then what made it even worse, you stayed there an hour and 45 minutes waiting on your burger. But what made it even worse was they started scaring me, because when I was there, they were like, hey, they only have 40 left, and I'm counting people in line. But then you got to remember, people are probably ordering more than one burger. So you're like, and then when they got down to me, they were like, hey, and I was like number 5 in line at this time, and they said 20 burgers left, and I was just like, if I don't get a burger. I remember I was texting my coworker because I was late for work, waiting in this line. I was trying to do it at lunchtime, and I'm just like, they saying they only got 20 burgers left. Like, I can't do that. Redbirds, just make that a permanent part of your menu. I heard that barbecue is way different. The barbecue, you go through it's a line, but you go through it quick. So no hating on that. But their burgers, I mean, it's like going to a roller coaster. You did it once, it was good. I'm never gonna do it again. I do not feel that I will ever go back to them and eat that burger again. So because of that, they're an honorable mention. So anyway, let's get to the top 3. These are not in any specific order. These are just that it hit my head, and that's how I went with them. So don't think like this is 3, 2, 1. This is really just 1, 2, 3, right? So the first is Mr. Burger. My goodness, if you check out my video, that was my genuine expression. I was like, like, it was it changed my mind about burgers to have something so amazing. They know how to season their burgers, but you definitely need to go there and you definitely need to try their burger. I'm telling you, it is one of a kind, just amazing. It is like old school awesome burger, just old school awesome burger. The second one I want to talk about is Old West. Old West is amazing. I don't know if you've seen my burger video where they were doing Pour09 put on this burger fest, and I think it was Ock Burger Fest, that's what it was, yeah. And they had all of these burger places going head to head. I promise you, man, and Old West won it, even though I didn't choose Old West, I chose Dudes, which is a whole nother thing. But Old West has that smoke taste. That's what makes theirs so amazing. They know how to smoke, and they know how to make a burger so amazing, even with the seasoning. Oh man, Old West know what they doing. They know what they doing. If you are fortunate enough to find them, because they're a food truck, so you have to, you know, look at where they at. If you're fortunate enough to have one of their burgers, you are fortunate enough to have a masterpiece. And I will say, I heard that they're doing partnership with Smash Burger. I think Smash Wagon, I think. I may be wrong, I don't know. I haven't looked too deep into it, but I thought that they were the same people, maybe not. But anyway, yes, Old West, I have never, and I promise you, I have never had a bad food from them. Every time I go to Old West, what I get from them It's great. And their burger was no different. The seasoning, the smoke, they just know what they're doing. So OS. And then last but definitely not least, you heard me brag them out. These are the people that won in my eyes, that's one of the best burgers that I've had. But like I said, I wouldn't say the best. Them Old West and Mr. Burger, any given day, I'll give the other one the best. And that is Dude's Foods. Now, Dude's Foods was a food truck, but now they have a place on Needleland Avenue. You need to definitely go check them out. Dude's Foods has such amazing burgers. Dude's Foods, theirs is not smoked, but that's seasoning. The way that they season their burgers let me know they know what they're doing. That's what made me like just say, hey, take my money. Because they know how to season their meatballs. And I mean, for real, even their chicken, my wife loves their tacos because of the chicken. I mean, they just know how to season. And so Dude's Foods, amazing. I mean, whew, they know how to season their beef. They make such an amazing burger. And you need to try their smash burger. And then I even tried their other one, and that was just as amazing. I forgot what it was called. I recently did it. But anyway, Dude's Foods, immaculate. Immaculate is the word for it. They have an immaculate burger. These are the 3 places you definitely need to try out. And this is the ones that I am giving my stamp of approval to. Definitely go check them out. Old West, Mr. Burger, and Dude's Foods. They know how to make a burger. And not just, like I said, not just one that tricks you with the sauce and the condiments. No, they actually have a great tasting burger. So this has been Living Local 409. Thank y'all for checking out my video. Please, since you made it this far, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, and share this video if you can. Tell me in the comments below, what is your best place to get a burger? Do you disagree with me? Do you think that I have a place that I didn't name that you say, if you want a great burger, you need to try this place? Let me know. I definitely want to try them out. Hey, I'll change my mind. If somebody has something that's so great, I'll change my mind. One thing I ain't changing my mind about Redbird. Unless you come and say, hey, they added it to the menu permanently. Then I might go back. But if you're doing that window crap where, oh, it's window time. Nah, I ain't doing that again. So anyway, this has been Living Local 409. I'll talk to y'all later. Check out the next one. I'm going to be going over something else. Yeah, the journey so far has been a sweet one. It's been an amazing one. It's been a savory one. Check y'all later. Peace.